Hey everybody, Jay Barrino here, welcome back. It's UEDAIP, a custom campaign for StarCraft Remastered. We're on the explosive finale of the Terran campaign, Rebel Yell. This is the Hammer Falls. I say that it's explosive because all the other campaign finales were just absolutely ridiculous. Very difficult, but pretty fun. The UEDAIP concept description for this one is limited expansions. Great. Another grand TVT checker meme situation. This time the AI plays it out faithfully too. Raynor can steal a battlecruiser to use later in the campaign. Ion cannon threatens air units in open space, and the AIs are designed around an atypical split of responsibilities situation, where some only defend or only attack. So normally there's white and red. I can see them on the map here, and then I see a cyan and an orange. The closest expansions are right outside red, and then this one up here. So that is going to be difficult. There is a large amount of minerals in the starting base, at least there usually is in the vanilla version of this map. So the whole we can steal a battlecruiser, so I'm looking at Blaze's document, who has done a really great job at explaining some of the more meticulous details in this mod that a lot of people probably wouldn't even notice, or things that you can only find through heavy experimentation. There are 6 different battlecruisers, all with differing positives and negatives, and I guess, you know, once we get into the map and maybe we'll experiment and potentially even restart, you know, then we can read about which battlecruiser we might want to take. So I'll go ahead and read through them once we get started. Let's go. We can skip the briefing as usual.
Well, Commander, looks like we're on our own.
Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Okay.
It's funny. Seems like yesterday our
Let's go ahead and grab a depot and a barracks early.
Now he's the law and we're the criminals. Kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest. Damn it.
I always am concerned about space on this one, at least in the beginning. Let's just go ahead and get +1 straight away. I think one thing that we can do to maybe work against the AIs here is we could try like an infantry flood, depending on where there are maybe enemy tanks. The sooner that we can get... Okay, that's yellow. The sooner that we can get out and about, I guess the better, to at least see what's going on. We can use the dropships to scout, and we have some wraiths, which is nice. Okay, so that was our buddy Subsorian. I'm glad that he joined the Raiders. And, oh, hello. Well, I guess don't... just forget it. Just die. Just pass away. One thing we can do is pick this off with Wraiths. Wraiths had more damage and range, and I was actually thinking, like, what if we just made, like, a ton of Wraiths? You know? Okay, well, that's not quite going to work unless we can draw this thing into us. Anyway, we're still making our first barracks, so there's really nothing we can do at all while we sit and wait. Gas is going to be at a premium over the course of this map, so let's saturate that completely. Like, what if we made a group of 12 Wraiths? It'll help push back against battlecruisers, and also we can use it to break tank lines. So, like, the battlecruisers into... Oh, I think, again, we're flying over open space here. We got to be very careful. There's a science vessel, which strikes me as something where, like, if we can destroy that really fast, that might be a massive advantage to us. Oh my god, please just finish. Please finish. Okay, let's go ahead and get some... Oh, I can't build bunkers either. We're just waiting for this. Okay, and then we spend the exorbitant fee to get a factory. And I'm hopeful that we can have enough space that we can set up a factory and... you know what? I'm going to go and attack up here. Oh, I thought they emptied it for a second. Coming up here and repair whichever one of these... Of course, I picked the one that was not the one that needed repaired. What? Was that the ion cannon? I don't have anything floating over open space. Stop it! Again, I honestly think that this could be a huge boon for me if we could take this out. Don't chase. Start making a bunch of extra Marines and turrets. I'm just going to make a slew of turrets around my base. Honestly, I feel like that alone was worth the money. Let's back up here. Okay, get out of here, get out of here. Hop in here. Again, I'm just going to make a bunch of turrets. And turrets. Meanwhile, we'll keep making Marines, and we'll eventually get to siege tech. We need, like, turrets down here, too. Not enough resources. Oh, dear. No, 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 no! Okay, well, there go those. I like how, oh, okay. Well, we got the Wraiths still. I like how the Yamato could potentially just kill Jim. That's fun. All right, go ahead and set that up. Well, you know, we're alive. We lost some Marines there. Like, that could have been so much worse. There must have been a cluster of Wraiths that made it through this section, too. Okay, we seem to be fine. Are did any of those Wraiths live? All right, you all come back down here. I still have a fire bat alive. That doesn't seem right. So I guess we should leave a few units back here. We get a turret back here. Okay. This is, you know, this is pretty spicy. I'm trying to make more Wraiths as well. Stop, stop, please, please. There we go. Now repair this. Now repair this. Now get siege tech, and we can get more tanks. That's 100 minerals down the drain for virtually nothing. I don't have an academy. All right, there he goes. I really want to get a starport, but I guess we also really need an academy right now.
Base is under attack.
Okay, get armor. Move these fellas down here as well.
Base is under attack.
Lots and lots of Wraiths. Endless Wraiths. Man, yellow is, it's like white sends endless Wraiths, and then yellow just, like, random errant units constantly. So let's get these tanks set up finally. We'll make a slew of Marines, and then we can start saving our money for higher tech. That's still on its way up. Are you waiting? I think we're, like, way oversaturated on this gas. We don't need that much.
Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, you back up, Raynor. And then we'll get turrets here. These guys are superfluous. Never mind. No, you're not. You can get in there. Just go in! Oh my god. Ah! Okay, load these up. Keep making those tanks. Too many tanks. And then let's start getting some armories. You're stuck. Let's go ahead and pick you up. I feel like I have many SCVs that are all messed up, and it's because of this machine shop. So we could destroy the machine shop and then move the factory and rebuild the machine shop, because that's what everyone's favorite thing to do is in this game, is have to juggle this stuff because. I was wondering what was getting shot, and I realized it was my Marines attacking that. Come on down here and build another armory. And then let's get our starport so we can start getting +2s on our infantry. Then we lift this up. And okay. How about there? I was told this would not be a feature of this map. I feel like I was lied to. Everybody get in there to help. Firebat, get in there to help.
Transmit coordinates.
I was told that there wouldn't be... I mean, I wasn't explicitly told there wouldn't be meme attacks like that, but, you know. Okay, tank here.
Commander, reporting for
Eventually, I need to start scanning around the map and seeing what we can pick off and what we can't. I'm going to go ahead and build another factory, and hopefully things won't get stuck. And upgrades.
Upgrade complete.
Never mind, I don't have my science facility yet, so just start getting +1 all this good stuff. I'm gonna go vehicle plating.
standing by.
Add-on complete.
And it seems like, yeah, just lots of... well, I can't clump them too much because they'll get Yamato'd.
I'm listening.
Reporting for duty.
But just cram those in there. I think maybe we grab another barracks up here. It's just, you know, wherever we can fit stuff. Oh. Okay. You get over there. Where's Jim?
This is Jimmy.
Job finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders received.
How did I get back there in the first place to repair that? Oh my god. You gotta let Jim back there. We're gonna lose some SCVs here, but, you know, it'll steadily be okay.
This is Jimmy.
I mean, this was scripted to be here, so it's fine, but it's kind of it's like funny because like you explicitly cannot get stuff back here to stop this. Okay, hop up here. Now we can get our science facility also.
Job finished. Orders, Captain. Orders received.
I guess just there. That's fine. We're gonna start making Goliaths as well, and if we can upgrade our mech stuff, then we'll be cooking with gas. How did they get there without my... I guess because it's technically on the high ground. It all kind of works out. Make more tanks, not enough depots. We're working on that now. Okay, so we're starting to stockpile some money. I don't feel good about that. I do feel comfortable enough that we could probably push back incoming enemy attacks as necessary. I should have set my defense up here instead.
Go ahead, HQ. Orders, Captain.
I guess don't block the ramp, and healing aura barracks things so that we can spend our money on something, and then we'll get some extra rates.
Orders, Captain. Finished.
Honestly, those can stay up there. That's fine. Covert ops. Oh, no battle cruisers, I just noticed. I guess that's because we're expected to steal some. This is why these are up here. Just get up here and repair.
Destination.
Looks like they're coming in here wanting to do the same thing.
Orders, sir.
Add-on complete.
Okay, how's our... Okay, they have us out upgraded for now. Dude, Firebat got in there and did the Lord's work.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay. Let's start making a few Marines so that, again, we got to send them into the grinder where possible. Goliaths can survive those a lot better, keep in mind.
Upgrade complete.
Who's going to attack first?
Upgrade complete.
Don't speak to me about that.
Under attack.
It's a pretty gnarly attack, but we're alive. Repair and repair. Repair, repair. I'm rebuilding stuff slowly, and I need to pick a direction to go and attack. Let's scan and look, see how red looks. That's gnarly. Dude, I made rates. I'm ready for this.
Reporting for duty. Ready to roll out.
It's more of those high ground shenanigans, but I guess I was sort of ready for it. What I can do is start creeping up in this direction. What would be really good there are, yeah, either a bunch of wraiths to pick off the tanks. Okay, we got to stick with vehicle stuff to stay ahead of the enemy, and then keep... We can just cram depots around this. I can't really afford to cram depots anywhere else.
Destination? Go ahead, HQ. I'm listening. Destination? Roger that.
The start is not terrible. We got like a pretty heavy mech build going on right now, and I would very much like a science vessel. But I also want to keep up with upgrades where possible, too. We need a science vessel. Like, if we want to push, we need science vessels, period. I can't sit in this holding pattern. We need to try to make a move on a base. This is probably going to be the biggest challenge. Let me go ahead and hotkey this. Again, I can fly in with wraiths and pick off these tanks because I think I can outrange a lot of them. Those BCs are a bit of a joke. Granted, one Yamato did kill like 6 Marines earlier, so you know. I am hit with my mistakes at memeing on the BCs last time. Okay, prepare there.
Base is under attack.
Oh my goodness. I am concerned about nukes. I haven't heard any nukes coming down for a while.
Upgrade complete.
Oh my goodness. It's... Why does it look like he's repairing, but he's not actually repairing? Am I crazy? Or is it because it was also getting attacked by those high ground things too? That's probably what it was. Science Vessel is done.
Base is under attack.
Keep building there. Please do not just run into that stuff. Man, I am not sure the best way to approach that high ground this. Like, I need to get those tanks. Oh, it actually looks like we can kind of skirt the edge, which is quite nice. I don't think this will work. But if I can just barely outrange those, because the Marines have crappy range. Yeah, they can hit me. Okay. Get back up and save those wraiths. Oh, kind of luring them to us. We could set up tanks along the outskirts here and then defense matrix them and then see if we can maybe kill some of that stuff. We can also wait until we get +3. I think I should save up and get mech +3.
Base is under attack.
Gas is going to be a persistent major issue, though. That is for sure.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's not bad. It looks like white is sending ghosts my way, so we have to be careful. And make sure that we keep building some turrets. It's just deciding what to do with my money at this point. Again, I can make lots and lots of... I think Goliath tank is the right choice, but I also really want +3. Which could also mean Marine Flood. What we could do is move up here and get set up here, build a bunch of turrets, and then we'd have to wipe this out separately, one way or another. And I think that might be worth trying. It might go terribly, but I think we can certainly give it a go. Yellow's going to keep sending random garbage. I feel like +3 attack would be more impactful than an extra level there. And then, of course, we're going to need more depots. Again, we're running out of space. and we're running out of harvestable resources. This concerns me the least. I mean, you just need a few turrets. I don't know what went on with those Yamatos there, but... So yeah, see, I could just wander units up here if I want.
Base is under attack.
I'm gonna do this. Not Jim, though. I will even rally Marines, because I have the resources to spare.
Orders, sir.
Get him up there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Proceeding.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify targets.
Dude, I can't believe that Firebat is still alive. What is happening?
Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, we need, I think, so many more tanks to make an effective push here, but I'm going to go ahead and just start lining this with turrets up top. We're going to pull up a few additional SCVs up here.
Greetings, Command. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Identify target.
And then again, +3's coming up. Let's get those infantry weapons. And then we can make a bunch of Marines up here.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination. Orders, sir.
They have no way to get to us, so we could technically bring these tanks too. I should leave one of them. I really should leave one of them just in case. Let's go ahead and move up, though.
Target. Yes, sir.
Job finished.
Destination.
You didn't think I was going to do that. You didn't think I would. You didn't think I was going to save that tank. Okay, y'all got to hit that tank right there. Dude, yellow is pissed. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna move forward. We have more tanks coming up.
Your forces are under attack.
We will continue making more tanks. Gonna continue inching with the turrets too, actually. Oh my. That's quite a lot of stuff, but you know, I think we've got a foothold here. And I'm just gonna throw down turrets wherever.
Your forces
We gotta continue the inch over here. No, what are you doing?
upgrade complete.
I think +3 mech just finished. That's pretty huge. Move this guy up here.
Base is under attack.
Keep moving forward. My goal is to get tanks set up on the edge here. Dude, yellow is... Well, he had said defense. Some of the AIs act defensively. Yellow is furious. Let's go ahead and inch forward with some of these tanks. I'm concerned about running out of money in the grand scheme here, so we have to be very careful because I need to take Expos here very soon or we're in trouble. So keep inching. See yellow moving around us with some rates. Do not. Please don't. I'm going to make more Goliaths with the money that we have. More turrets. We got to get down this ramp. I also would love to just take out these remaining bunkers. They might be empty. This is going okay. It's frightening, but I think we're doing it. I have to be very cognizant that white could move around and take us out from the other side at any moment. Okay, I think that's good enough, and we just saved, so let's see if we can get down this ramp.
Absolutely. Move it.
Greetings, Command.
Oh, look, it's white, and they have wraiths.
Forces are under attack.
I'm shocked. Feels like my SCV repair rate has gotten so much worse. Am I crazy to think that? Like, it seems like they repair buildings very slow.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god, I think they actually can't hit that. Dude, can I hit you with something? The enemy wraiths are the worst.
Base is under attack.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Enemy wraiths are the hardest part of this so far.
Yes, sir.
We haven't gotten nuked or anything like that. I'm gonna leave some of you up there. The rest of you move on down.
Your forces are under attack.
We're sort of there. We're very close. Dude, that fire bat, he's still alive. Go back to base, my friend. You may live. Keep making Goliaths. Move them up here. Keep making Marines. Move them up here. We gotta throw turrets down. We're running out of mineable income anyway, so go ahead and get some SCVs up here to auto-repair. We're gonna keep inching.
Your forces are under attack.
I left those guys up there for that explicit reason. Let's go ahead and get infantry armor level 2.
Yes, sir.
Inch. Inch, inch, inch. You're very weak, so stay back for now. Repair. I'll make a bunker here, too. Gotta do what you gotta do. Where are the BCs that we can steal, by the way?
Orders, sir.
Okay, get him over there. Get him over there. You stay here. Gotta take care of these BCs. I keep wanting to just make Goliaths at this point. I'm not sure if they're getting picked off when I'm rallying them up or what. Just trying to keep an eye out. Okay, auto repair or repair, you know, whatever it, you know, repair, auto repair, whatever it is, I need you. Okay, let's keep an eye out now for also the units that are rallying in. This is why I keep making turrets so they can support us against this garbage. Oh no, the rallies are fine. We just have to sort of wait. That's too many Goliaths now. Now make tanks. Let's take this.
Base is under attack.
Weird, unbuildable stuff going on there. Okay, you'll love to see it.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm just barely not quite in range of those of those tanks, I would like that. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Orders, sir. Rosie.
Base is under attack.
I'm going to save because white could come and attack my flank at any moment now and totally ruin this. So let's, again, be diligent. Make sure we take things out little bits at a time.
Orders, sir. Absolutely.
And this gives us access to 2 of the battle cruisers. Oh, we need to read about all the battle cruisers and decide which one we want to take, don't we? I like being really aggressive with,
Your forces are under attack.
with missile turrets. I actually quite enjoy it a lot.
Base is under attack. Upgrade.
Okay, that's full. I hear base is under attack, but I don't think it's... Yeah, I think we're all good. Yeah, white and yellow wraiths are like we're crazy aggressive here. So we're just gonna keep making 1 billion turrets.
Your forces are under attack.
Did we? I think we may have killed red here.
Base is under attack.
I will keep moving in. If anything, I think white just keeps sending in wraiths. So this is kind of working out. Okay, I'm just gonna move my ground army in here to help. Not enough energy for this, unfortunately. Interesting.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, send them all back.
Your forces
To an
are
extent, I have to, I have to keep a focus on here.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Yellow's just the straight up worst on this map, without a doubt. Like, of all the enemies, yellow is the worst one.
Base is under attack.
Okay, time to flood 1 billion Marines where possible.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Identify target.
head on down here.
Sir.
Let's make Goliaths with our free gas, which is not much, and then we need to move more SCVs back up here. And we need to take these bases. There's 2 bases we can take. We need to secure all this as soon as possible.
Orders, Captain?
Come on down here.
Me, boy.
You, please. They must have a barracks down there or something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Set this up. So that was white's big attack, but that's it. That's all white could potentially have, keep in mind. For a while, I should say. Yeah, they do have a barracks
Forces
there.
are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Get over here and repair this.
Destination.
Come on down here. Let's destroy this. My science vessel's still alive.
Orders.
Job finished, sir.
Repair here.
Jacked up and good to
Get in the bunker.
Yes, sir.
I just moved all these up to repair because they're not doing anything else. So let's also set this up. This is a pretty huge get.
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir.
Okay, yellow is, again, yellow is just the worst.
Base is under attack.
It's because I'm attacking their structures here. It's something, all right. Back up, just back up. Again, consolidate for a moment. Just consolidate for a moment. I'll kind of stretch back out with turrets here.
Base is under attack.
I need to reconsolidate and have income, like proper income, if we want to be able to finish this up. Again, white just attacked us. We have the briefest of reprieves.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination.
Okay, cool. You all come on down here.
Reporting for duty.
Build me a turret. Build me a turret worthy of Mordor.
Me, boy.
Your forces are under attack.
You're gonna get destroyed.
Piece of me, boy.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Goliath online.
Reporting for duty.
Repair. It's yellow is potentially the most obnoxious AI in this game. I don't say that lightly, but I think it's true.
Orders, sir.
Repair. Repair.
Destination.
Gonna move forward and keep sieging these structures down.
Yes, Rosie. Receiving
Orders received. Orders, Captain.
Okay, and like I said, eventually we'll get through all this stuff. Let's make some more barracks. Frontline barracks or something. Again, we have a little bit of extra money, so we should go ahead and do this.
Orders, Captain.
These guys can all repair.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Move a few of them back down to finish that up. You guys can stay here to make sure that our main base stays repaired. We're kind of on the cusp here of like, ooh, Graf Zeppelin. Okay, now's the time. We're going to read about all the battle cruisers and decide which one we want. Are you ready? There are 6. Hyperion, the closest to your base and is the traditional Hyperion itself. Appears to be identical to the vanilla Hyperion hero in attack pattern and stats, which is that it attacks slightly faster than a regular, non-UED AIP battlecruiser. Seems legit. I'm currently hovering on the Graf Zeppelin, so there must be a BC that's somehow closer to us, potentially over here. Number 2, Stalingrad. Along with Graf Zeppelin below, these two are located in the south of Red's base. Has a single hard-hitting attack akin to vanilla battlecruisers with a splashing AoE attack. Great for obliterating infantry clusters, slightly less health and armor than the Hyperion. I think I would take this over the Hyperion, if only because I really don't like that like single-line battlecruiser attack, but if it just is a straight-up AoE that is in every direction, that sounds pretty good. It is less survivability, though. The Graf Zeppelin uses a modified UED AIP battlecruiser attack pattern. It moves, attacks, and even turns exceedingly slow, but its damage per attack is alarmingly high, and it has more than twice as much health as the Hyperion, but no armor. So it's going to be very vulnerable to small arms fire, like Marines. It spawns a free Wraith every 3rd volley. Couldn't we just abuse that by attacking our own structures? I feel like it's got to be a fan favorite, though my concern is I would like almost definitely be abusing it like I should not. But I almost feel like I definitely would. NORAD 2, located north of Red's base. It's the same NORAD 2 that Duke was piloting in the Big Push. It's big, beefier, harder-hitting version of the regular UED AIP battlecruiser. I love that you can just steal the NORAD 2 here. Leviathan, together with Bismarck, these ships are located near the entrance to White Space. As far as I can tell, it's very similar to the NORAD, except that it's more durable, while dealing less damage. Interesting. I mean, at this point in the map, we don't need a battlecruiser that's dealing a ton of damage. We need something that can soak some hits. Bismarck, large, heavy, and slow. It uses a single-shot battlecruiser attack pattern with an explosive 100 damage per shot that hits in an AoE. However, it only deals that damage if it is within very close range of the target. Otherwise, it deals a mere 25 damage to all targets, which is like a normal UED or non-UED battlecruiser. So that one you have to micro heavily to make sure it's on top of enemies so that you get the mass damage. Dude, I'm telling you, Graf Zeppelin's really calling to me. Stalingrad as well. NORAD 2 is just funny because it's NORAD 2. Hyperion is, you're not going to take... Like, look, Graf Zeppelin's right here. Where's Jim?
Your forces are under attack.
Let's go. Steal it. We're doing it right now. Okay, I desperately need this gas. Which is this? Oh, Stalingrad, yeah. The game just said that they're
Base is under attack.
generally in the same area. Okay, you guys come over here. And in advance, go ahead and scan them.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay.
Destination.
Unsiege. Repair here. Start making tons of Marines. And repair here.
Receiving headquarters.
So one of the AIs is out. That's actually like a massive, massive, massive boon for us. And what I really could use, well, number one, I need this gas, but I need more tanks to protect this area. I could just go ahead and set up more bunkers as well. We just don't want yellow sneaking around us like a bunch of jerks. That's why we have turrets everywhere. Go, 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 go. Just take it.
This is Jimmy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's leaving.
Rainer here.
I see, and yes, it is very slow. Well, let's start attacking some stuff. Graf Zeppelin launches a Wraith every third attack. Is it free?
Detected.
It's got to be over here, right? So, or maybe it's here? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Reporting for duty.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we need refineries badly. And this is all about, like, we got to stay alive so that we can stabilize economically, and then we are fine. But we have to stabilize economically. I'd love to get that +3. Here, go stand by the barracks so you can get healed up, my friend. You're a hero.
Orders received. SCV good to go, sir.
Just auto-attack in this general direction and get some Wraiths out that are free for us. Again, I could have them attack my own stuff, which seems like garbage.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, it attacks very slow. Very slow. That's fine. One more shot and give me a Wraith. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, it's just permanent.
Base is under attack.
Just give me a bunch of Wraiths. I'll even build a bunker over here, too.
Destination. Orders, sir.
Okay, that should protect me against white for now.
Rainer here. This is Jimmy.
Base is under attack.
I read you. Orders, Captain.
Like, watch this. I don't want to do this too much, but I'm just saying I could.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Orders received.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Let's move on up here.
SCV good to go, sir.
We'll finish cleaning them up here momentarily.
Your forces are under attack.
We need so much missile turret coverage. Missile turret coverage everywhere.
Reporting for duty.
Get one over here.
Jacked up and good to go.
I read you.
We'll get a bunker over here too, just in case. Yellow keeps streaming in. Yellow must have like a full base somewhere.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay, that's enough. Again, see, I've abused it enough, but it's something that we can abuse. I don't feel good about it. It's something that we can do. I'm gonna start getting ghost upgrades,
Job finished.
and I think we want to grab some nuke silos.
Your forces are under attack.
Commander. Outstanding.
Reporting for duty.
Load them up.
I read you. Orders, Captain.
Turrets literally everywhere. I think we should have enough stuff that can push back a white attack. It just depends on which direction they attack us from, as is usual, right? We gotta know where they're coming from.
Base is under attack.
Give me something to shoot.
Then we can start building some production up here also. More production, I should say. And I'm going to use my excess gas to start rebuilding my tank cluster. And then, look, these Wraiths were free, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of fly them around and see what I can see.
Complete. Base is under
Let's
attack.
grab Cloaking Fields. Let's grab Titan Reactor when we can afford it, because getting that defense matrix seems absolutely crucial. White does not seem to be attacking us with battle cruisers, which is interesting, because I would have expected that White would have would be the one that has the battle cruisers as Alpha Squad. I'm gonna take this group of Marines and come down here and just get rid of this. Graf Zeppelin, I want you to sit here, kind of in the front, and properly defend so that you are attacking and spawning wraiths for us. Get another starport also, because we're going to need to make dropships in order to attack the actual thing. So this is a pretty intense map, but I think I kind of got a handle on it. I feel like this is going to end up drawing more yellow to my position. There's more red up here, but red is... they're offline. Red is out at this point.
Research complete.
I'm just going to keep getting rid of all these errant missile turrets around me.
Base is under attack.
I like how anytime I have the audacity to move out of my base a little bit, red... not red, yellow is like, how dare you? And just keep sending these endless wraiths at me. Again, so Graf Zeppelin, Stalingrad, and... yeah, Graf Zeppelin and Stalingrad are both World War II related things. I mean, Stalingrad was a city in general, but it, you know, I think most international viewers would know it related to, or how it related to World War II. The Graf Zeppelin, my knowledge of the Graf Zeppelin was that it was an airship, like the Hindenburg, and it was used for like German propaganda. But I had also learned, apparently, that it was like an early aircraft carrier. I don't know. I don't know enough about this, but
Upgrade complete.
anyway, there's consistency there with the naming convention, I guess.
Orders, sir.
Okay, just so many missile turrets because yellow, man. Yellow's something, all right. So again, the main thing is we want to make sure white can't just show up and ruin our day. They can only attack us from a couple directions, and it seems like they're going to be coming from this area specifically.
Forces are under attack.
So, Mr. Graf Zeppelin, this is your job. And by your job, I mean just sit there. It turns very slow too. The reason that I think it's supposed to be like the airship is that it's super slow, as a Zeppelin would be, and it turns super slow. Alternatively, nice, they're conga lining into me. This is what I like to see. I think we've won this map, by the way. It seems to me like we've beaten this.
Transmit coordinate.
It's not over till it's over. Don't get me wrong, but this is looking very good right now. Now, I could just try to go for the win and just, leave this defense here and then try to attack and just get the ion cannon at this point. Hard to say if that's the right choice. That BC might have just been pre-placed.
Not enough energy.
What's going on, Yellow? What are you doing?
Add-on complete.
Again, I'm actually very tempted to just try to go for the win. And the way that I could do that is, as I mentioned, making a ton of wraiths and maybe saving myself a little time. We could try to nuke a little bit just for fun. Oh, what do you know? It's more white wraiths. I didn't ever think that that's what they would send. Okay. And then down there. Yeah, just keep making some Marines for now, and let's move these guys up. Again, if I can just kind of skim up the left side of the map and snipe it, I think I've kind of earned it at this point, to be honest. And Wraiths, honestly, are very good, and they're fast enough that maybe they can avoid the ion cannon blasts.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Get 2 more depots. Get back to harvesting.
Not enough minerals.
We gotta just go ahead and saturate this.
You want a piece of me? Calling online. Target designated.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, sir.
Did I get +3? Yeah, infantry armor. Good.
Waiting on orders.
So, I mean, this seems very doable.
Complete.
And not just to fly up and snipe, but to actually, we can kill the stuff along the way. There's a bunch of generators, too.
Calling online.
I don't know exactly how many of these things we're gonna need,
TV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir.
but it seems entirely reasonable, I think, to be able to do this. Let's go ahead and make sure all these guys are mining. Yeah, you can
Orders, sir.
TV good to go, sir.
repair us or whatever. That's fine.
Go ahead, man.
And then +3 air.
Wraith awaiting launch orders.
And yeah, we've been rallying up in this direction. What I might do is go ahead and start nuking this area as well. Or we can just attack it. Yellow might be just out of money. We might have run both of them out of money. I honestly don't know at this point. It's really hard to say. Are you stuck? No, you're not. You come on up here. You're gonna harvest for us. And now that we took, I mean, this is almost mined out, but now that we've got this other stuff, I think we're just fine. We wait for +3. We need the wraiths to clear the way for us anyway. So I mean, if we make 2 groups of wraiths, we're gonna need them to take all this out anyway. So I guess we can, do our due diligence. I'm not gonna destroy white because if they're just gonna conga line down here and get killed, doesn't matter, right? If they're just gonna die like near instantly, no matter what anyway, then we got nothing to worry about.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Go, go, go.
Orders,
The real
sir.
question is, can I get enough supply worth of stuff to bring with me while remaining safe also? Because clearing this map just seems like it would take longer than we really should be worrying about right now. So let me get a nuke. Let me get cloak.
Input coordinates.
We do have a dropship. We have 2 dropships still. The fact that Firebat lived as long as it did is honestly incredible. I'll pick up both nukes, because now we should have enough money to finance ourselves for a very long time, which is a blessing. It's a blessing.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
And we'll just keep making turrets, like everywhere we can. Just throw down some turrets. It really can't hurt. And then we'll throw down like 1 or 2 extra tanks here to make sure white can't do anything. If anything, if white attacked here, we'd be in trouble, but we're making a large group of mobile wraiths that are fully upgraded. So I'm thinking that we should be in pretty good shape.
Reporting for duty.
Did you know that we could continue to make missile turrets?
Research complete.
Okay, I built a ghost, and he is
Systems functional.
Nuclear missile ready.
Go ahead, Commander.
somewhere.
Receiving headquarters.
Right away, sir.
I think we stole the most interesting, but also the most abusable battlecruiser, so... Where did I put that ghost? He's gone. There he is.
Nuclear missile ready.
Start making more wraiths. Now that we can afford them, all of our remaining money can go into
Call the shot. I hear that.
something else.
I'm gone. Job's finished. I hear that.
Nuclear
Yeah,
launch
dropships
detected.
and anything to bring with us in the dropships. So, mostly Goliath tank, I think, and then the wraiths will cover us, and as long as we can get them across this chasm... Dude, the nukes land so much faster. I love it.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay, great. And then this port, don't attack when you're done.
Upgrade complete.
Dude, white hasn't attacked us for a really long time. I mean, there's no way that we haven't won. Dude, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I think I might just make a cut in the video while I prepare for this giant assault because I'm not doing anything and there's not an active threat against me. Yeah, I think I'll just pause for now. Okay, we're ready. I don't think... I don't know. I was going to say I don't think this is going to work. It really depends on how active the ion cannon can kill us.
Go ahead, HQ.
Like, if the ion cannon can completely roast us, we're in trouble. But if it can't, then we're fine. So it's really going to come down to how the ion cannon works. So we're going to just
I'm listening.
D-Matrix here.
Coordinates.
Notice Mr. Firebat's in there, but, you know.
Destination.
He's got to be part of the final assault. We unload him.
Forces are under attack.
It's fine. Okay.
Destination.
Nuclear missile ready.
It's possible that yellow maybe wasn't as aggressive in attacking because they had a bunch of stuff over here. I think we lost a lot of our units in this initial go.
Destination. I copy that.
So we fly back,
Your forces
we
are under
remake
attack.
drop ships and raids.
Nuclear launch detected. Your forces are under attack.
And we give them some of these.
Nuclear launch detected.
You'll love to see it.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
Okay. I don't want to... Mr. Firebat, you're going to flee, but you might not make it because of the ion cannon. Ooh, I think he's okay. Okay, we cleared a landing zone.
In the 5.
That's all that matters. And guess what we get to do? We get to do all this again.
Input coordinates.
Reporting in.
Okay, you're getting healed.
Go ahead, HQ.
Receiving headquarters.
Destination.
Where did he go?
Your
Input
forces are
coordinates.
under attack.
Destination.
I don't know. Did I unload him? Oh, there he is. Here, go and get healed at the barracks, buddy.
Rate awaiting launch.
And I think doing the lagged follow-up with the
You want a piece of me, boy?
with the wraiths is why they got hit by the ion cannon. Because they're like really slow-moving Yamato is what got them. Anyway, we cleared all this out. This guy's here. We could drop some more like we drop a nuke right there. That'd be pretty effective. I'm gonna rebuild. I am rebuilding my nukes right now, and we just got to make sure we get a. I think we want to go over in one giant clump. Or again, we just keep doing what I mean, there's a lot of turrets there, but with enough wraiths. Wraiths are very strong now, so you know. I think maybe
Nuclear missile ready.
we can make it happen.
Nuclear missile ready.
Let's bring more ghosts as well. Let's get another science vessel, or even multiples for a lot of D-matrices. Yeah, we got those Goliaths coming up here. Again, everybody rallied to this area, and once again, I guess I'll just make a pause in the video until I'm ready to go back over. Again, we cleared a landing zone. They're going to rebuild those wraiths, and as long as we focus mostly on Goliaths and Marines, I think we'll be just fine. Okay, we're back again. Here's the master plan. This guy survived. So we're gonna reveal the map, and the first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna nuke like right here. It's gonna take care of these wraiths and some of these turrets, and then I'm gonna immediately nuke over to the right. It's gonna take care of more turrets, and we're gonna land right there. It'll give us some extra room around the nice. It's gonna give us some extra room around this general vicinity also, in order to get in.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay, so here we go. I'm also gonna save now because if the ion cannon wipes me out on my way in, then that's bad news. So we're gonna unload here, and then move over with everybody against the ion cannon doesn't lag and hit us all of our stuff. Okay, I think we made it across.
Base is under attack.
Nothing to see here. Just doing what you gotta do to win the game. That's all. Make sure that we can constantly see this. So many mines. Oh. Okay. Everybody move in. Dropships just go back. There's so many that we don't even know which one was the original anymore. That's all I'm saying. Everybody move on up. Scan.
Your forces are under attack.
And we gotta go straight for the ion cannon.
Your forces are under attack.
Check for mines. There are no mines. One of these might be the original guy. I don't know. I don't know if he had any kills. But regardless, they're in there. And that's the end of Rebel Yell. And actually, it looks like White's going to attack me now, but that's perfectly fine because we escaped the blockade. I feel like this is a fitting way to win, if only because we got to see approximately 8 Firebats all die at the same time to a single Spider Mine. But also, it doesn't make a lot of sense from a lore perspective to wipe this whole map, because the whole idea is you're massively overwhelmed and you just need to destroy this one key thing in order to get the heck out of Dodge. I do wonder, there are a ton of missile turrets, but if you made like 5 full groups of Wraiths, you might be able to rush up there and get it. The issue is, I don't think you'd be able to afford to do that without killing Red. And once you kill Red, then you could do what I did and kind of go and win however you want to. As usual, I'm going to just sort of pat myself on the back to say 72 APM is good in the sense that I know it's artificially low, because when I wasn't recording there for large chunks of time, I was kind of just sitting around and waiting for things to build while not doing anything else. It seems like the white attacks came really infrequently. The major challenge of the map was trying to slowly creep through red, while yellow was just furious. Yellow was the most obnoxious, but also the most interesting to engage with AI. Like, I say obnoxious almost in an endearing sense. Like, it did not give up any ground. It was a, like, sheerly defensive AI. It really wasn't attacking us directly, but it was constantly putting pressure on our offensive force. So that's kind of, I guess, what that meant with the whole, you can, you know, assign AI to be purely offensive or defensive. And, like, Red didn't have that much in their base besides what they were attacking us with, and it seemed like their main thing were those battle cruisers. So it seems like you could either pick White or Red, try to wipe them out, and then just beeline for the ion cannon. Honestly, nukes are great, and I don't know if you all noticed this, but in the command card for nukes, it says that they deal 500 damage or 2/3 of the max HP of whatever they hit. So, like, all the buildings, all the production buildings have way more HP now, but nukes do way more damage against them because it picks whichever's higher, and in the case of those buildings, it's going to be the 2/3 of their max HP, which is cool. And they come down a lot faster. Now, obviously, this is very bad if you can't stop the enemy from nuking you. I don't think we ever suffered, like, a massive loss from a nuke. But yeah, this went pretty decently. We definitely struggled at the beginning, but as usual, you know, we clawed our way out of it. You know, that white tank that got put on the very back right high ground was a jerk, if only because the SCVs path block any units you try to get back there to help you. So, haha, you know. Anyway, we got some Firebats in there at the end too. How exciting. Hey, this was a great campaign. I think my favorite map was probably the Big Push, maybe NORAD 2. I quite like this one as well, but this one does sort of, it drifts into chaotic absurdity territory, similar to New Gettysburg. New Gettysburg, I think, is really interesting, I think, when you replay it. The first time, though, I struggled quite a bit. But that's one where, like, if I were to go back and play it again, I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. But as usual, I always say a lot of maps, there's the first time you play it, and then there's every subsequent playthrough. And those are two very different experiences. So I'm glad that I could perhaps show off that first playthrough for Nekron. You know, there have been times in the past, like I mentioned in the last video, where I have gone back and re-recorded stuff after I wasn't satisfied with the commentary. You know, this series continues to be one where I try to really do my best to do blind playthroughs only. I try to interact on their Discord a lot, too, and give feedback. And I just hope that that's helpful. And ultimately, I just have a lot of fun. And what I appreciate about what Nekron does with this project is he tries a lot of different things and also heavily considers the player experience. And that sounds like a duh kind of thing, but you'd be surprised. A lot of people, you know, they just want to do their own little thing and say, like, whoever wants to play this will play it. And that's a perfectly acceptable thing to do. I'd encourage that, especially when you're getting started. But what Nekron does is he tries new, unique mechanics that we don't really see very much of or at all, or like we've never seen done before. But then he'll also put in something like the idle SCV or the idle worker bedazzling, right? Which is incredibly useful. He adds stuff like auto rally for mining. All that stuff is fantastic. And then on the other foot, he's throwing in like massive capital ship changes. You know, Marines are a little cheaper, but they're a little worse, and they build super fast, right? It changes the way you play, but at the same time, again, it's just the fact that he takes the time to consider the end-user player experience is surprisingly lacking in the custom space. You'd be surprised. And again, I like to see that there's both that experimentation, but also constant thought of like, okay, well, if I do this, how is it going to affect the player? Will they have fun with it? And if not, maybe we shouldn't do it, or maybe we should because it forces players to interact with something unique and special and interesting that will, you know, get them having to use their brain in a different way when they play, and will ultimately have fun. And yeah, I mean, not every map hits for me in this project, but for the most part, in the grand scheme, like, I have a really excellent time. Like, again, New Gettysburg might have been my least favorite of this campaign, but I really enjoyed what almost every map had to offer here and all the new stuff. I think in terms of the tech tree, I don't love the capital ship changes. I think they're all changed in a way to not encourage players from massing, even though I still did that on New Gettysburg, Hail Married and won. But it was close. It was close. They're meant to be more like big behemoth support units that can absorb a lot of damage, but they're not meant to be able to like mass clear stuff. Anyway, we've talked at length about this. I'd encourage you to try this out yourself. Keep in mind, if you download this, if you're using Windows, your operating system is going to view the executable as a virus. Take it from me. I played this project now and, you know, a year ago. There is no actual danger. It's a false flag. So have at it. Have fun. And again, encourage you to try it. You can join the Discord also, both mine and the UEDAIP Discord, to chat about the project, have your questions answered. And thanks again, Nekron. You know, I think it's appropriate that we watch the inauguration cinematic as well. Nekron told me that he really likes it, and I have to agree. I think it's probably my favorite epilogue cinematic in the game. So let's watch this to round out this campaign series.
Fellow Terrans, I come to you in the wake of recent events to issue a call to reason. Let no human deny the perils of our time. While we battle one another, divided by the petty strife of our common history, the tide of a greater conflict is turning against us, threatening to destroy all that we have accomplished. It is time for us as nations and as individuals to set aside our long-standing feuds and unite. The tides of an unwinnable war are upon us, and we must seek refuge upon higher ground lest we be swept away by the flood. The Confederacy is no more. Whatever semblance of unity and protection it once provided is a phantom, a memory. With our enemies left unchecked, who will you turn to for protection? The devastation wrought by the alien invaders is self-evident. We have seen our homes and communities destroyed by the calculated blows of the Protoss. We have seen firsthand our friends and loved ones consumed by the nightmarish Zerg. Unprecedented and unimaginable though they may be, these are the signs of our time. The time has come, my fellow Terrans, to rally to a new banner. In unity lies strength. Already many of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating
only to a single throne. And from that throne, I
shall watch over you. From this day forward, let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning. And let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way, for we shall win through, no matter the cost.
Man, there's just so much in that cinematic. I feel like you could do an entire video essay just breaking it down, how good it is and how topical it remains even today. Anyway, that's the end of UEDAIP. As I said earlier, thank you, Nekron. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.